Hello, and welcome to Insider News from the Morgan County High School Madison, Georgia Chick-fil-A studio. Today is Friday, February 27th. I'm your host, Korbin.
And I'm King Hardy. On today's show, we have Word on the Street, a look at the job of a real estate appraiser, a comedy short film, and more. But first, these announcements.
Today, our 8th graders are visiting the school with ambassador tour guides. Let's all make sure to set a great example as they tour campus. The Say Something Anonymous reporting system allows students and others to share a concern privately and safely for intervention and assistance before a crisis occurs. When no warning signs goes unnoticed and immediate action is taken, someone in crisis can receive the assistance they need. Check out the app or use the phone number or website to report your concerns. If you see it, report it for everyone's safety. Remember to get your yearbook order. We are selling out so fast that there may not be any by the end of the month. So go to your Google Classroom of and scan the QR code. The Raymond Andrew Prize is a creative writing contest for high school students to celebrate reading and writing by recognizing creativity in our area. Fiction and creative nonfiction entries are eligible for the competition. Over $700 will be awarded to winning entries. Submissions are now being taken, so talk with an English teacher today. There is no entry fee. A reminder that next Monday we have an advisory, so if you haven't completed your registration for the next year's classes, get it done now by talking to your advisor. And remember to get your guardian or parent to sign off your selections. Speaking of parents, Brody Richardson recently spent the day with his father to learn more about what he does for a living, and he took a camera along for the ride.
All right, so you want to note like any kind of improvement, which this is not. So.
When you buy a house, you don't just pick a price and hope for the best. Someone has to step in and figure out what that home is really worth. That's what my dad does for a living. He's a real estate appraiser, and this job plays a big role in how homes get bought and sold. And I had the privilege to sit down with him. And here's Brody Richardson and Terry Richardson on Insider News.
So being outside a lot, what does that mean to you, being alone on the road?
Well, I actually thrive in that kind of environment. It lets me kind of get the work that I need to get done without any distractions other than, my clients and homeowners calling me. But I enjoy being on the road a lot by myself, and like I said, it just it allows me to get my work done.
So, what does your typical workday look like?
Well, usually I will have an appointment scheduled whatever time that the people can meet, whether it be a real estate agent or the homeowner. And then I'll go to the house and do my property inspection, which, I'll measure the house, determine the kind of condition, what kind of materials and everything the house is made of. And then it's take pictures of the house, the front, the back, the two sides, and the interior rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms, living room, kitchen, etc. And then I will typically ride the neighborhood, see what kind of market the house is in, what kind of neighborhood the house is in, and then I will then get back to the office and start my appraisal report from there.
What made you want to become a real estate appraisal?
Actually, one of my best friends was doing it when I graduated college. I had no idea what a real estate appraiser did, or I didn't even know that job existed until he did. And so I looked into it, and I was working for a heavy forklift company, selling heavy equipment to companies like Pepsi and Gatorade, and the economy collapsed when the real estate did. But in that job, they laid a lot of us off, and I ended up looking into real estate appraising, which at the time, being that the real estate market wasn't good, I didn't think that was smart, but it actually was, because the government was hiring us to value their assets.
You could fly a drone and look at the land, see if there's any ponds, any creeks.
Today for sports, we got a couple of big announcements. Starting off with how our boys basketball team won Wednesday, and will now host Tatnall County on Saturday at 5 p.m. So be sure to come cheer for our region champs as we continue to play. Meanwhile, our track and golf teams are getting active on Saturday, so go support our track team as they go to Monroe area and show that same love for our golf team as they play at the Lady Trojan Spring Swing at Fairfield Plantation Golf and Country Club. Varsity baseball plays today at Callaway High School and tomorrow at LaGrange Toyota Invitational. And next week, we have girls and boys JV soccer at Appalachia on Monday, and both JV teams face Loganville on Wednesday. The varsity boys and girls teams play on Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday being Teacher Appreciation Night at home versus Westside, and Thursday versus Callaway at home. Last but not least, next Friday we have varsity baseball at Greenbrier, and on Saturday there will be a track meet at Mill Creek High School. That's all for sports. Now back to Korbin with club news, word on the street, and a new comedy short film.
Thank you, King. The Science Olympiad is happening tomorrow at UGA from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Next week, the Knitting Club is having a meeting on Monday in room 917. On Tuesday, the Student Council is meeting in room 333. And on Wednesday, Art Club meets in room 504, and Civil Air Patrol is meeting in room 444. Today, Game Club meets right after school in room 645. Speaking of games, what Pokemon would you be if you could choose? Our own Zay Barrett hit the hallways to ask that very question for Word on the Street.
If you was a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
The one that don't lose.
That little orange dragon. I forgot his name, like Charizard. Yeah, you feel me?
Charizard.
Pikachu.
Okay, and why?
Cause he the strongest.
He spit fire.
Cause I don't lose.
Cause like I get to like shoot electricity out my hands and stuff like, yeah.
King, what Pokemon would you be?
I'll probably have to say Greninja. You know what I'm saying? He was just Greninja. Thanks, Zay. As always, be sure to check out our YouTube channel to see more content. Today, we leave you with some fun from the film class. So get your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy their latest short film, Ever Sports, made by Graham Casey and Joseph Pickens. We'll see you next time on Insider News.
Oh, that was. I got me in the eye. Oh.
That was good. All right.